Hi, my name is Edith Everett. I'm from Mexico. My free name is Etevi. I'm a rainbow wolf. I have other personas, but my main persona is a rainbow wolf named Etevi. Since I was a kid, I had like a character which was a wolf. I always dreamed about being a wolf and doing like wolf things and everything. It took me like 2 years to just say to the world, I'm a furry and I don't care what you say. I'm a furry and I make fursuits and I'm fun and I have fun with furry friends. All my family, all my friends, everybody knows I'm a fursuiter, I'm a fursuit maker, and I love animals and rainbows especially.
I grew up in a very small town in New Brunswick, Canada, and I never really had anything to do inside. Like, we didn't have many toys or access to TV or internet or anything like that. So I was always outside with my family and we were always exploring the woods and that kind of thing. And insects just happened to be the thing that I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Today I'll be going through my field work here on the pumpkin patch. I hope you join me.
I started to write journals about what I was seeing in the woods. I would capture caterpillars and then I would raise them into butterflies, and I'd be on the playground, everybody's playing kickball or whatever, and I'd be on an ant mound this is really cool. That's when I was like, okay, I need to find the best place I can go in Canada to do this. Went away to the University of Guelph, and that's how the rest of my life started. An entomologist is a scientist and a biologist that studies insects specifically. So anything to do with insects, we like to fiddle with it.
This is what my little field collection kit looks like. And so we're trying to collect as many ants as we can across these crops to see what they're doing.
When I moved away for university, which was quite far, I moved half a country away to follow my passion. Didn't know anybody, I didn't know what to do, I had a lot of social anxiety, and so I just stayed in my room for the first 3 weeks, didn't leave it, and so I just kind of was looking through the internet, found anthropomorphic animals, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Found For Affinity, and I was like, oh, this is really neat. There's a whole community of people that like animals this much. I ended up searching for insect photos most of the time, actually, and was helping people by IDing photos on For Affinity, which is kind of weird and not really how many people use that website. I'm kind of known as the bug guy in the furry fandom. Every day I get 2 or 3 messages from people whoa, what's this bug I found? And I started to message people and get to know the community and find out more about it.
I guess in USA it's more known, the furry fandom, because if I put on my head in any place I want to take a picture, like a landscape or something, I have met people that just scream oh, furries! In Mexico it's starting to get known, but in USA it's very amazing because you can kind of be free being a furry and not having many people judge you, more than in Mexico.
I am a guy from Mexico City. Born there, grew up in Texas, came back to Mexico City when I got invited to the first furry meet in Mexico City. It was around 100 people that get together in a karaoke for the Friday night, and the next day we went to a museum all together, and it was awkward because I just have a fox head with a paws. Everyone looked at me because I took public transport with a head, oh my god. I love to travel. I would say Taiwan was one of my favorite trips. I went to the convention in Taiwan. The food there was good, but was a complete different challenge to try. And I tried almost everything. Another one, making a road trip from Eurofriends in Germany to Denmark, Finland, Sweden, and Norway again.
Coming from Mexico, being a furry in fursuiter in Mexico, it's in some parts it's actually very hard because people over there are very close-minded.
In Mexico City, they are more open. They don't care much about what are you doing. But in the little towns and other cities of Mexico, it's like kind of, oh my God, why are people wearing a custom?
People there are more like straightforward, and they like touch you and poke your nose and grab stuff. So you have to have a handler.
But in Mexico City and Guadalajara and Monterrey, that are the three biggest cities, people are open.
When they see that there's nothing wrong, they actually throw you the kids.
When they have kids, they go and take pictures with you. Yeah.
Can you please hang my baby and take a picture? And I'm like, what? No babies. People love it. I always have fun crossing the border, driving to USA to furry conventions and bringing all my fursuits and stuff. When getting to the borderline, telling the officers where I'm going and what's up with all these costumes I have in the back. Most of the times, the officers take the fursuit and sometimes they even put them on, and it's like, look, I'm a wolf and anything, and they put on the hands like, wow. You are Yvette. Okay, which one is yours? Yeah, I'm the rainbow wolf. Oh, cool. Oh. Being a furry, in some ways, it warms the heart of people because, well, they mostly are just like doing their job and all the days and seeing people. But when they see like colorful plushes, it's like, wow, what's this? Can I know more? I got one that told me that he wanted to go to a convention. I wish more people could be furry.